I know you came here for the tea, but I only got jalapeno poppers. Cool. Ooh, he gave me pepperoni. I thought it was just a cheese pizza that you get. He told me he gave me pepperoni. If I could have chosen, I would have just chosen pineapples. Cheese and pineapples. Hi. So I feel like this is gonna be a two-part video because I was going to just do a video about the reaction to my pregnancy, and then I was gonna just do a video about the different trimesters, but now I'm just gonna do maybe first and second trimester if I can. No, second and third trimester can go into one video, and then this video can be first trimester and the initial reactions. Good. I wanted to write down pointers so I don't miss anything, but I got food, so let's just do a mukbang, something. Let's just chat. All right, so starting with how I found out. Pretty simple actually. Peed on a stick, multiple sticks. I'm just coming after I read my hungry. Woo. So about a week after the due, I pull out the period app because I'm like, all right, let's get ready for what's to come in the next few weeks. And then I'm like, wait, I didn't log that day, because I do log that day or days like that. I'm like, wait, why does it say high chance of? Like, never happened. I've never ever had a day, especially an unprotected day, that said high. Like, it doesn't say medium or low, it said high. And I'm like, and it's like, yep, bitch, this is ovulation day. My period app is always like 2 days off in terms of my period. Like, if I go in and it say coming on Thursday, I know I have till Saturday or Sunday morning. This one time I say, today is the day you ovulate, and I'm like, can't shake the feeling, say, whoa. And it's been a week. It's been a week. So I'm going to know. A little morning after, and a little. What happens now? I did the next responsible thing. Still bought the pill. Because just maybe. Just maybe. Going into the next week, this is about like 9 days now. I'm like, I can't shake the feeling. Let me just, I'm at this time I'm not due from a period yet, but we'll just try, Let me just check. I bought a test. I peed on it. It had the faintest line, but the instructions say whether faint or not, congratulations. And I'm like, whoa. Okay. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. And I started to come to terms with it at that time. Next day, I'm going to go out and buy 2 more tests. Faint, same way. But it was there. I'm like, alright, good. My cousin was on the phone with me for a lot of this. So, she was the first person to know. Even when I bought the test and said, I'm going to take it first thing in the morning, you know, with the fresh pea or whatever. Couldn't wait till morning and know some I have 2 tests in there, man. Straight got to them. And them come out positive. So, my initial reaction was, I know that I was worried for a reason. Okay, me good, me alright, me come to terms with it. Or at least no. You battle it, you're like, what you gonna do? How you gonna do this? You know, I'm gearing up for my final semester, internship, so many things. So it's like, whoo. Now, if you know me personally, you did always want a child. If you ever try to hack me and you ask for your dream job, try mother or stay-at-home mother. I got goals, but I had steps to achieving that goal. You know. And then after last year, COVID and everything, you guys watched me grow up on YouTube basically, and you saw, well, I don't know if you saw, but I tried to showcase how I've grown through the pandemic. You know, me an adult now. So I'm like, I can't do this. I had to be reminding myself, Tena-Kay, yeah, big man now. Because me in the back of my mind, I'm like, but my mother goes so, my father goes so, my grandmother goes so. You know? I'm like, those are the 3 people that, man, no, I do not know. But just today, and for them opinion alone, me care about. I not even want to know what the father think, because you were right there when everything happened. So you know the things that happen. I'm like, what am I gonna say? You know, like I'm worried. I'm really worried about my mother and my father and my grandmother's response. So I think about 2 days later, or maybe the next day. It was the next day. This was before I took the follow-up 2 tests. Could be the same day. I called up a friend of mine who was pregnant. Yes, well, I'm cheese sauce and my pepper. I got my hungry bad. I called up a friend of mine, FaceTime. I'm all up the test, so. But the result side was facing me. And she looked at me like, and she said, best thing for you right now is to put in one IUD. I'm belly full. Yeah. Jokes, right? Someday, like, Oh my God, I said that. I'm me I laugh and me I take it as joke. So my kid I said that Tena-Kay, you are not ready. I'm there like I say of all the people them were, you know, could give a lecture right now. Me did kinda they expect some kinda encouragement. Like at this time she still don't see the results, but you know. She was like, maybe she thinks I dropped me a mic and she warned me against pregnancy. So I'm like, okay. But then she went on to say, are you one day Canada? You know, have no body, you know this, you know that. Me have who fi help me. I have my husband and my pitney. Bro. No, I never say having husband and pitney. I having husband and parents and siblings that can help him and willing to help him. And I mean one. So that excitement of me being pregnant was very short-lived. At least in those moments. I better share the results. I better prolong the argument. I hang up. And then I call my mother. I did the same night with the one test. I called my mother up on FaceTime. No. My video called my mother. I think it was on my iPad. No. I made a video. So I called my mother on my phone. And I made the video on my iPad, I think. I was going to record telling her, but my vibes did broke. And she literally called me and she looked on my face and she's like, what happened to you? And I said, I want my mother. And I just start bawl. I just break down a ball because, you know, somebody just tell me, say, I don't have nobody and it hurt. I want my mother. I cried like a bitch. And she started crying too. She's like, oh, I soon come. I go to there. And she don't know what happened. She don't know nothing. She just... This is not pregnancy that okay. That's what I'm naturally bally. Ooh. She just in that moment I didn't say it, I didn't show her the test like I wanted to. We just cried together and then reassure each other, say, oh, like, you're soon good, because remember at this time we're still in a pandemic, we're in a lockdown. Yeah. And in that moment I feel like so everything did go alright. I'm like, yo, everything go good. Excuse me. Everything go good. So, didn't know, and I think the best reaction to all of this was my cousin that I was on the phone with when everything was happening. I love that she was like, Tena-Kay, anything you want though. Anything what you want, anything what you say, like, girl, it's just you right now. It's just you. The only thing that matter right now. And when somebody discloses something like that to you, you really want to gauge their reaction before your feelings or reaction don't even come, because it can really make or break a situation. It can. So make a person tell me. I was like, wow, how you feel about that? I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm scared. Make them tell you now how to respond. Best advice. I've had quite a few, I've had about 5 or 6 people confide in me since that they think they're pregnant or that they are pregnant. And my response is always based off how they are telling me they feel about this right now. And trust me. Yep. So I go in our doctor's office, the blood test, confirm. I gotta break down that in a separate video about all I test them I have to do when I'm pregnant. My body tired. But yeah, so we did that, and then it's confirmed. I'm not going to share my baby daddy's reaction because I think that's his story or our story, that if in future he would like to come on here and tell you guys, I am willing to chime in. But for now, we are talking about people that don't matter. Well, they shouldn't matter, but me did take it personal. Alright. Fast forward to, by the time I did the blood test, I was about 5 weeks into it. Which when you're pregnant, you learn, say, you start make baby long before you make baby. So they count from the weeks. First day of your last period. So if you had sex on December 21 and ovulate on December 21 and your last period started the 5th of December, you're pregnant from the 5th of December. Do not ask me how, but me did I like, the math is not my thing, but okay then, moving on. Yeah, so at this time my gestational age was about 3 weeks, but I did 5 weeks along in a film book. That's by the time I did the blood test. When I peed on the stick, barely 3 weeks going on 4 when you put it into the calendar and all of that. Barely 3. I'm like, who the hell finds out that 3 weeks? Now, mind you, this is January, the first week of January. After I just done build my vision board, after I just done plan out my 2021, because 2021 now gonna be like 2020. Like, you know, after so much going to it, and I'm like, fuck it. We just I go, you know, if I dirt, I dirt. I was working out. I was getting the body snatched. I was gonna be done with school. I was like, you know? But then when I saw that line on that stick, I'm like, Tena-Kay, you just like make things hard for yourself, don't you? Just like make things hard for yourself. But we are gonna do it. Yep. Sickness now. During all of this, especially for like the first 5 weeks, I don't have any symptoms. I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant. And then me have gas. But just start belch down in place. No. I'm a person. I may burp. One little silent. But you see them the belch that want me Lego. Like you have to rub your chest and wind it up and let you out. Me I say, yo. Excuse me. Them come down to size now, but you never want to hear them in the beginning. I just nothing but. Then I had a trip planned for the end of January to go to Alberta. Y'all saw those vlogs. They're linked. Check it out. Me got in at the Uber for go to the airport, and that is when shit hit the fan. I could have died. I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. I'm literally going to the airport that's about less than 15 minutes away from me. And me I dead in the car, in my mask. I'm like, how me I gonna manage one 4-hour odd flight? Plus the hour when we go in at the airport for, plus, you know? Tell me why this all crosses man pan the flight never want to put on a mask. And we had to see, we were delayed. It was so much and I was dying inside. I was sick. Like, I could have just like removed all of my intestines at that point to how frustrated I was. My body was doing so much. Because like I said in my previous video, nausea is not new to me. It's not foreign to me. It's something that I've grown to just, all right, it will pass. Or, you know, just don't think about it and you won't even remember it. That was a different kind of nausea. I was like, whoo, me go dead. Me go dead. And then I had this massive craving for fries. McDonald's fries. And I could only find A&D. And you guys can go and watch that vlog again. That was the first day I had any kind of sickness, symptom, other than burping and farting, bro. Some things, some air passed through my body. And it wouldn't stink. It never stink. It just disgustingly loud and sometimes warm. I did tell them to say TMI in my caption. Anyways, going to Alberta now. I'm like, you know what? Because of the initial reaction that I got, I'm not say nothing, I'm not do nothing. You know, I'm not tell nobody. Me did a plan say, I don't have no symptoms. I got Alberta for 2 weeks. I go good. That never happened. I could not make it to the airport. I got to the airport and I ordered gravel. The lady offered me gravel. Now gravel ginger, you will learn, is not medication or it's natural. So it don't do nothing for you. And the lady sell me gravel, tell me say, you know, because you're pregnant and you know, never act. It never helped one bit, but me in the hospital I pop, me in the airport I pop pill like say me is a junkie. But yeah, go on with myself, reach Alberta. I'm there like, yeah man, everything go good. And then guess where we go when we left the airport? McDonald's. I get my fries. But I think onion did the palm me thing there. And I come to find out very quickly, so my child at that time can't take nothing at all but a little salt and pepper. So you see the sauce so them put on the McDonald's things. I realize I tolerate the mustard and I tolerate the pickle. My tolerance level turned into crave after a while. But you see the mustard and the pickle, that alone you can put on my sandwich. You see the onion and all of the sauce. You see tomato and ketchup. We do not want it. We cannot stand it. Keep it away. And trust me, away we did try to keep. But here I am in a Jamaican household where them season them food. And you see the little seasoning like the easy spice and them excitement there. This child goes, let me tell her, say, every day food I cook, breakfast I make, this or that. Pitney say, I bet me burn down this. Like it was so hard. But then I was there and Even the people around me, they were like, Tena-Kay, why you not? You just get up, lock up in a room every day. Because I know I cook. And the smell of mad me. And my body a fight against me. You know? And it was so bad. And I'm like, oh my God, they must feel. Because I'm like, me I guessing that people them also and then try to include me in the things, you know, and them I say, yeah, come to Calgary when not now go on because, you know, the lockdowns were happening, everything locked. It was winter, snow out the door every day, inches and inches and mountains of snow. So not much was there to be done. But even the little that could be done, I'm not interested. I just want to lay down. I just want to sleep. And then me I do school, and I do school online, which Alberta is 2 hours behind Toronto. I had classes at 7, 8. No, I had classes at like 8, 10, them hours there. Me I do class there, so 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. You know, like the time difference that have beat me. And I was battling all of this, plus doing that, plus couldn't do it. It was too much. And then, you know, like, they might make food and them like, Tena-Kay, eat this. And I'm here to try. Till I say, after 1 week, me I dead for come on my yard. And I say like, but you know how long you planned this trip for come here, and couldn't do it. But I did it. I pulled through. And so me reached back at Toronto the day after. So I lost my car keys in the Uber ride. It was a lift. I linked the man, him carry the car key, come give me a car, I go to supermarket. You see, that day when him carry me go to supermarket and me going at the grocery store, that's when I saw how severe my side effects could be. Because so when me going at the store and me see one orange, it's like not the orange. Like I can envision the flavors, the taste, like everything about it, and it's like and just going through the different aisles, cheese, chicken, beef, just looking at these things and I don't know, planning a meal around them. My child is like, no, we don't want that. Don't even look over this. So. And I got so overwhelmed, I started to cry. I couldn't even shop. I bought orange juice, 1 case of water, apple juice, lime juice, lemonade. I literally came out with just things to drink and go back on my yard. Then me discover say we like white rice and curry chicken, and that was my food for a long few weeks. But we cannot cook the white rice and curry chicken at my yard. First things first, I cannot stand the smell of the not chicken, curry goat. I cannot stand the smell of the meat or the seasonings when it is being cooked. And I most definitely cannot eat the rice that was reheated. So even if you cook, you can't carry on. Give me say, see, look at Jamaican restaurant across the road. I pressure it day in, day out. One day, I couldn't bother to go down the road to buy it. So I ordered it on Skip the Dishes. Cannot forget when that food come. You could have tell the rice not just cook. And I don't know how. It's plain white rice, but it's not fresh. And my child said, where they get that? No, through all of this, never throw up. Just cannot put the food in my mouth. At one point, I said, I wish I could have eat the food and have it, but I don't care. But I look at it and I just know I can't put it in my mouth. Now, here comes the depressing part. I'm a foodie. I like food. I like cook. I spend most of my time in my kitchen. So when me can't do them little things that will make me enjoy, it was bad. It was so bad. It was terrible. You know? Very, very terrible. And I don't know. It was really bad. And moving forward from that, I'm like, you know what? They say you're gonna get some ease, you know, next month or whenever. One chill out. Excuse me, you're soon good. You're gonna get some ease. Right. So in all of this, I'm stressed, but you know, I'm still keeping up appearances. I was not. You see, all of my classmates them from last semester, January to April, me ate all of them, every single one. I'm in the classes and I'm like, you know what, we will just learn, so we can lock off this, so we can go lay down, so we can go find something eat, so we can, you know, them have questions, them have concerns. My irritability, my tolerance level, gone. Everything annoy me. Everything bother me. Everything piss me off. I couldn't stand people. The only person I wanted to talk to ever was my mother, my father, and who else? My mother, my father, Shanique. No, Shanique, thanks. Shanique had just had her child, you know, been through the whole thing, and her response was so different from the different mothers that were responding. They did respond. So we are going to go into some freedom response. I don't remember how like at what time I did say something to some people, but at about 10, I stopped telling people. I'm like, I don't care. You know, I'm happy with my decision. I'm not hiding, but I'm preserving this moment because you guys are spoiling it for me. You guys are disgusting. You guys are sad. Your lives are miserable and you are sharing that. It is very obvious. I had this one friend who's a mom who was trying again to become a mom again after a while. And after telling her, her response was, I don't remember exactly her response. We were on the phone, but I just felt the block go up. And it was like, I knew that she was trying. I was not trying. I was not trying. I'm trying to convince myself that I was not trying. It just happened naturally, you know? I was not trying, but she was actively trying. And then it's like, well, at this point, I'm gonna have to get medical help to get pregnant, and I'm like, girl, I can't take mine. Like, me not even that big for this right now. At this point, you start make me not be excited about mine, and you know, like, I felt so bad, because this is supposed to be about me. You're supposed to be excited for me because I'm sharing it with you with excitement, you know. And she's basically, oh, we were trying. How come it happened for you? And because it happened for me. Bumbuckler, what do you think? It was like, it was so bad. It was so bad. You know, so I'm not edit that video, yeah? Because it go long, I'm not edit it. I'm not editing this video. Whew. So all of the Belgium, all of the food, you just have to go watch it. But in that moment, this drive me crazy. Who else? Just buy the cheapest orange juice in the store. What are you doing now? And I think I have two different type of orange juice in the fridge right now too. Yeah, but I drinks me mixing at this and I save water in that. I'm still not edit it.